Let's see if anything works. Okay. It's a 20-second delay, so or it's like a 5-second delay because it says it's live.
All right. Scooter Green, how the hell are you?
I don't know if we're live yet, so hold on a minute.
I'm just
Uh,
asking you how the hell you are.
hey, I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm
How's
okay.
how's every little thing?
Every little thing is busy.
Yeah, yeah. Tell us what you did today in your busy. What does a busy Zach day look like now that
Well, I
Matt
wake up
Finch lives right in your pocket?
dead. Well, I wake up and then I go see Matt Finch. No, I wake up and I go with this. Today I woke up actually, went and saw Matt Finch, had some breakfast, went back there to have a meeting with Matt and Bill and another person. And then we launched the Lost Lands to Wall at 11 and watched that for a while. And then I had to do some work with Humble Bundle, and I had to do some other work with oh gosh, Twitter.
Oh,
Text
I'm
effect.
so sorry.
Yeah, no, I just various others, lots of just things. The more we produce, the more things I need to attend to that are all um, ah, they seem inconsequential, but they matter a lot when you see it in the big scheme.
The devil's in the
So
details, and I've seen
no,
it.
it is, and the thing is, we have so many details now that it's getting harder for just one me to do it. Like, luckily, like I'm gonna, I don't want to name any names. We're gonna call him MF. Has been doing a lot of the.
That stands
He
for a
does the
lot
read
of
it.
things.
Yeah, it does. But it's most important two things it stands for. Both live near me.
Yeah,
No, but he's been doing a lot of the actual reading of the intake of our new material, and he's been like super engaged in making sure that happens. And then Susie Mosby lives near me as well, and she's been doing a lot of layout. Chuck's been doing a whole lot of layout, and it's just our production schedule is wild, but it's really good. And like
good.
Rainbow Mage is running at the same time as the wall, and it's doing real well. And I just found out Rainbow Mage's page count is a little higher than we thought, but we're cool with that because it's actually a really good module. So
Thank you for bringing that up. What is Rainbow Mage on for crowdfunding? Is that
Indiegogo, all of
in
our soft covers going Indiegogo right now.
okay? Uh, Talk about something fancy for just a minute.
Well, I have these.
Yes, tell us about this candy that you just stuck in your mouth that I am
Oh,
sure is filled with
I
black
already ate
tar
that one,
heroin.
but that was this one, and it was a yellow peep log thing. This one,
Yeah,
I don't know what it is yet, but I'm going to find out. See, what happened was I was bored, and there's a site called Kinja that like says here's a specials on the internet. Here's stuff that's on sale. Here's a bunch of Japanese candy. You don't know what it is, and it's $15 or something. I'm like, oh, I need that in my life.
yeah.
And then I got it, and I didn't. It's like opening a surprise all the time because I have no clue what it is. And when you use your camera phone to do the translation, it doesn't help.
No, I imagine it
Happy Fun
doesn't.
Dip. I'm like, what is that?
Well, Happy Fun Dip was the name of this. Never mind.
Mmm.
Oh boy, that sounds good. You
It's
know,
shrimp flavored chips.
oh nope, nope. You did not just say that. I am having a hell of a difficult time trying to locate anything on any of these crowdfunding sites. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Well,
Other than I'm just failing.
I was going to suggest that might be it. No, so what? How's your busy life been, Scooter Green, while you're doing this?
Life has been pretty busy. I am getting quite a bit done though. Funny you
Well,
should,
September 1st is coming, isn't it?
yeah, funny you should mention that. There are a couple of things that are happening. This is happening. See, you don't even look at the screen, so you don't know what's happening.
No, I know. It's Crypto Science Wizard. I see it. MCC. I see it.
Crypto the Science Wizard. You can go on Kickstarter and you can do a preamble for that. You can get notified of the launch.
Ooh,
And
wisdom.
one thing,
If you're doing a Kickstarter, do what Skater's doing because weeks in advance you want to have it up there so you can talk about it and have people actually come and click on it and say they want to be notified. And it tells you how many followers there are,
yeah, it's
and it
actually
actually makes a big
helpful.
difference.
Yeah, it's very helpful. Since our background page is starting to look like a NASCAR vehicle, I think we should talk about some of these things. And because I have more screens, I have more video to go up here.
Oh boy,
So, yes,
I'm gonna have a shrimp chip.
Crypt of the Science Wizard, that is a thing that is happening. Up there in the corner, the Scientific Barbarian from Jim Wampler and Mud Puppy Games, that is being worked on as we speak. I see progress on that all the time. Virtual Gamehole Con from our buddy Alex Kammer. He swore he would not do that, but he listened to the fans, unlike some other people that we know. Like, I don't listen to anybody.
That's. I want to vouch for this.
Yes, it is awful. Um,
No, he'll listen afterwards. See, the first you Skeeter, I'm gonna tell the whole world so they know.
please do.
You will listen after the first cycle of I'm not listening to anybody, and everything goes that way.
Yeah. Once
And
shit
then you
is a
listen.
once shit is a disaster, then I'm going, you know what? You were right. So we're gonna go directly down from me. I'm putting up the last year's TotalCon banner because I have my fingers crossed. TotalCon will be an in-person convention. I hope.
Well, let's put it this way: we may have just to go and stand outside of the vigil.
Yeah, I mean,
By that point, it's going to be that will be the last. I'm not counting North Texas because it was such a small get together that was done under very strange circumstances. And it
yeah,
was great, but it was not really publicly attended. But TotalCon was the last publicly regular attended con I went to, and I sure hope that I'm ready to go back to it
yeah.
because
I am.
my
They
queen is there. I can't go anywhere without talking to my queen.
Well, and they have great plans. Last year's theme was Saturday morning cartoons,
I
and they
still have my
had
box up there.
yeah, they had breakfast cereal and all kinds of stuff. It was great. This year is supposed to be Secret Agents. I lost out on horror, which pisses me off, but I understand these things happen.
Oh, I voted for Secret Agents.
You shut your dirty mouth. Um,
I'm sorry.
so directly below TotalCon is a GoFundMe for our buddy Jason Gardner. He was diagnosed
That's an
with,
attractive picture of him too.
yeah, it is. That is his lung smile. He was
It
diagnosed
looks like an elder god
with
from
lung
the mythos.
cancer and had to have part of his lung removed, but did find out in the last couple of days he is completely cancer free. So they got everything handled, um,
Good for him.
and it's great. This is a GoFundMe by his wife Kendra and our buddy Ian McGarty, just to take care of some stuff until he can get back 100% up on his feet. And it's doing very well because we have, contrary to popular opinion, we have some very wonderful individuals in the RPG community.
We
Also
do.
got a batch of assholes, but I'm not going to get into that right now.
They can make themselves known later.
They make themselves known every day. Just get on the Facebooks.
Or get on the Twitters.
Yeah, no, just don't get on the Twitters. That is awful. Uh, Directly to the side of Rocky's smiling lung.
You don't know which direction that is because you
I
don't know
I
where the
don't.
station.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it. I assume it's to the left, but I don't know. Uh,
Well,
our buddy Heath Farndon is he has been sequestered in the island of hellish monsters, also known as Australia, and he's decided to put on his own virtual con. And I think it's fantastic. And if I get my shit together, I'm gonna actually try and run a game for Down Under Con. I think that's
as
what
you
it
should.
is. Yeah, I think it would be fun. So, all right, gonna jump. Let me figure some shit out here. Okay,
Here
so
we go.
that's goes, that's back. So we're gonna talk about this one right off the bat.
Toal.
I don't
That's how you pronounce it.
I
That
don't
is pronounced Toal.
I don't normally love promoting stuff from either Zach's parent company, Frog God Games, or my parent company, Skeeter Green Project
But they take out the
Productions.
entire
I can't
Cedar
even say
Green
it.
projections.
Yes, is I am projecting. But since I'm gonna put this up here and I'm gonna show a video, I figured it was only fair that
He doesn't know how.
I get. I don't know if it's gonna work. I'm not at all kidding about that. But yeah, Zach, talk about this one a little bit. We actually have the author in chat right now.
Oh, the author in chat's actually he's a splendid dude. He's like when it comes out at night. No,
He does, because he is Tom Canosferatu.
no. Okay, so the Lost Lands to Wall was. Let me back up. We'll talk about Tom Knaus. Tom Knaus has been given some of the crappiest, most thorough, detail-oriented freelance jobs ever, and he did a great job on them, and he worked really hard on them, and they were thankless work in a lot of ways, as far as good as they were. So I asked him I asked Bill first if it was okay, and then I asked Tom, like, what is it you want to do? Like, if you could do anything, because you've done all this work for us, what do you want to do? And he came back and he said, I'd like to do something like the Hidden Shrine of Tamal Khan, I can't even pronounce the TSR one. And he wanted to do a Mesoamerican culture for the Lost Lands, and we said yes. And he came back and worked on it.
There's even a frog in that art.
Yeah, he worked on it for forever, and it was like always under the radar. And like you get invoices for art and invoices for stuff, and then you read through it. It's like awesome. And we just got done with we launched Kickstarter this morning. It's already got ready to fund.
Yeah.
And we had the last thing we did once it was finished. We had a sensitivity read from Hector Rodriguez, who also has worked for us in the past from Santiago, Chile, to make sure there's anything that we may have accidentally put in there that we didn't expect. There was a big name change a few weeks ago that Tom was also very cool about. And it's all just basically come together to be quite awesome. I'm excited about it because I think of all of the stuff that TSR produced that I thought was interesting and underplayed, Maztica and the Hidden Shrine were two of them.
Yeah, I loved Tamawachin, if that's how you
Yeah, we don't
pronounce
know.
it.
We call it C1.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think I asked a couple of people at TotalCon that actually worked on it, what is the proper pronunciation? And I got two different ones. So it's like,
Oh, yeah.
okay, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's insane. All right. Yeah, there we go. We're going to let this sit here for a minute. That is some bad art right there.
No, the art's really great. And you know what? It's been
It's
coming in for a
crazy.
while. Casey and Tom worked together to grab the art for this for months. And it's all really reflective and really indicative of like what it is you see in the adventures and what the real feel of it. And I got to tell you, Chuck Wright did on the top there, the title font and graphic. And I think it feels like a kind of ruined temple kind of feel. And that's the cover is by damn it, Colin Chen. And it's just wonderful.
I can't zoom up. And now I've screwed up every window I have linked.
This is not surprising.
Whatever. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna leave this here because as some of you may have noticed, the title of today's episode is VIDEO-DROME because I have a bunch of stuff to show off here. So let's see. Let's go down from the top. If any of you people out there listening do not subscribe to Curmudgeon in the Cellar with Tim Kask and get in on his wisdom, you are perpetrating a crime.
Is that crazy old coot?
You don't say that about the cask. So you should be doing it anyway. You should be checking out his show, but it was recently taken over.
Oh, by who?
It was taken over pirate radio style by some serious miscreants.
Uh-oh. Oh,
The
Lord.
these two yahoos took over Tim Kask's show, and I swear it was, it takes two regular curmudgeons
That looks like a wanted poster from the FBI right
to
there, man.
equal a Tim Kask, but they did all right. They're working the curmudgeon angle.
Is that a
You know,
Cobra t-shirt?
that is a Cobra Command T-shirt. Where have you been?
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's fantastic,
I
and
bet he took it from Liz.
my hats off for anybody who doesn't know. This is Jim Wampler and Mike Stewart, and they were going through everything, answering some questions. They took some questions from Tim's feed and actually answered them curmudgeon style. And one of the things that they got into was the best answer for the whole "are orcs racist" question from
Oh boy.
Mike. It was fantastic. It was perfectly well done. I'm not going to give you what the answer was because I want you to watch the show. It was very well done. In my humble opinion, which is all that matters because I control the
Your opinion
windows.
is not humble.
I control the windows. I have the video. See, I have banished the curmudgeons. Now, because it's been like 30 seconds, we're going to have a little bit of an ego stroke for one of the two hosts of this show. Who do you think it's
That would
going to
be
be?
Q Green.
Yes. So we're going to play a video. And I disabled the sound for this because Tim Kask told me he hated the music that went with this. So just sit back, grab some popcorn, watch the video. September 1st, noon. Yes, I am aware the video is dragging a bit. That's an actual Frazetta piece.
Ooh.
Ooh, ah. Look at that. That's some shit.
I like that piece a lot. Nothing to see here. Move on.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's a big pool of water. No, no. Ooh, a map. He did not see that one coming.
Nope. Hey,
Hey, that's some work from your buddy Adrian Landros.
I know him.
That's some work from your buddy Keelan. So is
Oh,
that.
Wonky, I know him too. Look
Like
at
a
all this.
hero.
Like a boss. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that
Oh, look
idiot.
at that. That's your stock photo.
Yeah, it is. All right. Coming to Kickstarter September 1st, noon.
What I admire about you is you keep saying September 1st like you mean it, and I think that you might actually.
Oh, I 100% mean it because it's all I have to do is push the button. I could go live right now. I'm prepared.
See, this is
Which
how come you couldn't work at Frog God anymore.
which honestly, no one is more surprised than me that it's ready.
Frog God does not accept this kind of
Yeah.
preparedness.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. Um so what's a scoop for Frog God Games that you can share with us at this moment, Mr. Glazer?
Oh, man, Frog God. Frog God's got the walls happening, which is the big deal right now. And we are working on a couple of things that are coming up that I'm not sure I'm supposed to announce, so I'll just go ahead and say it anyway. Um,
Aren't you the one who decides what can and can't be announced?
No, actually, Matt and I actually make those decisions together now because now that I see him often enough, I can push off like stuff onto him.
I don't see him
No,
in the screen, and he doesn't listen to this show, so
no,
go
he doesn't
ahead.
listen to it at all, and that's true. That's the best part. He would never know.
Yeah.
No, like we have a couple things from Necromancer coming up that are pretty exciting that are going to be cool. One of them is a necropolis with a map by someone you may have heard of.
We're gonna
Melissa.
get to showing off her Twitch page
Oh, then
a
we'll get
little
that.
bit later.
But the necropolis one's coming up, and then we have Whisper and Venom is coming up in Necromancer as
Hey,
well.
that's right here.
That is right
That
there.
is literally right under your name.
Well, I wonder why. No, no, and it's actually pretty funny because going through, we have a. Uh, I have to reread it because I'm actually running it at game day, which is also right near my face
It
on the
is. You
screen.
should talk about game day as well.
I will get there. I'll get there. No, we have those two under Necromancer. We just released. We just finished the layout, I think, for Rainbow Mage, which is running right now, and then we're also doing. Um, Coming soon is Moon Daughters Fate by Alice Peng. I know that's being read right now by Matt to get all the
Tell me
stuff
more
together.
about this, Alice.
Alice Peng is one of the most like busy people I've ever met. She's fun and she's interesting, and she is like on task all the time in a way that nobody that
She's
I know at
intense.
Frog. She's intense and she's cool.
Yeah.
She's as intense about giving me congee recipes as she is about making sure that I'm following through on the things I promised.
Ask her how to throw a punch.
No,
Yeah.
um,
It was
I will
great.
not.
I love that.
No, but
We had like
she's
a
worked with us.
20-minute
She does videos
conversation.
for us now. Now that some guy got outgrew us, I guess. So she's been working on videos for Frog God and some for promotion there. She works on the game day stuff with Pex and with my wife. And this is her module that she wrote that Bill had solicited from her. And it's actually Matt and I've discussed it a lot, and we really like it. We like the fact that it has some heavy exposition about the mythology and sidebars, and it has some really cool encounter areas that aren't quite encounters that make it a non-railroady in a way that I think is awesome. Now that's coming soon, and we actually had the cover. She has that on her game day thing on our Discord, and it's really nice. And then there's one coming soon called Trouble in the scratch my head. Well,
That doesn't sound like that
that one's
doesn't
coming
sound
in
like a good thing
October.
at all.
That one's coming in October. Another one called which sounds like the end of my day every day. One last thing by one Casey Christopherson's coming up. I saw the cover
Awesome.
for that the other day. And then we're gonna be releasing the Toma Horse PDFs comes out next week. The stuff from Ream should be coming in soon from China. We have just a million things are happening all at once. Lots of good stuff. And the game day, this is the second game day we've had. The first one and maybe the last one that I'll be actually running games in.
What?
No, I have a game. The signups happened the other day, and my game actually filled up nice, and so I'm excited about that. Though I have some real miscreants in it, people that I think I should be careful of.
I'm sure of that. If anybody paid extra to get in your game, they're going to try and destroy it from the inside. Much like
I'm not
some
afraid of
food I
Guppy.
ate yesterday.
So yeah, so that's what's kind of going on over there. I will say that we are keeping real busy, and we have a lot of stuff that's coming that for the next year that I think is really exciting that I can't talk about yet, but it all happens underground. It's really awesome. We're gonna go
Slacker.
back to our dungeon roots, man.
So I heard a rumor from a little bird that you were going to do an interview on another show tomorrow. How weird is that?
I know whose show it is, and you know what? Is it live? No, it's recorded.
No,
So how do you know it's tomorrow?
it's recorded because I heard from your wife that uh, she was involved as
She's not the
well.
boss of me.
Oh yeah, right. That's not gonna fly.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
okay, let's start talking about some Kickstarters.
All right, bring them up.
I'm working on it.
I know you are.
I'm
Go boy.
trying.
You just turned on everything, didn't you?
Um, let's see. Hold. Holy shit! Where did it go? Worth the wait.
Worth the wait indeed. The Phylactery 2 by Mr. Levi. I'm backing that. I like it.
Yes, absolutely. I think this is going to be fantastic.
Last one was.
Um, yeah, and he's already blown through his stretch goals. So if anyone else throws some money at this, we need to start making him feel awkward to get some more stretch goals in there.
Well, I'll tell you that one thing I'll say is that for anybody that actually listens to that needs or cares about advice, um, Levi's not simple but very directed goal of a small zine with the things he wants in him, with very easy to do stretch goals that are obtainable with a smaller goal that is easy to for one guy who has a job and kids and a family to complete is a model everybody should enjoy.
Absolutely. And I mean, the stuff that he has put out is knocking it out of the park. Like you said, he is as much as I cringe when I see his dollar amounts for how much he's charging for this, because I want the brother to make some money. Uh, he is giving a fantastic value on these books. It's amazing. I've seen the content, and really, if you're not getting this, are you really living your best life?
You're not
I
actually.
don't
The
think
truth is,
so.
you're not.
I mean, look at that. That haunts
I
my
know that guy.
nightmares.
I know that dude.
Yeah.
That's what James
That's
on.
Levi on a bad day.
No, good stuff.
And
That's still one of my
and
favorites.
that's Levi on a good day.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, yeah, the risks and challenges he has on here, it's not going to be a problem. He is professional, top shelf. I can't say enough good things about him. I will say plenty of bad things about him.
But they won't be true.
No, they're all true. I will just do it in person.
No, okay.
So, it can't be legally used against me. Oh, no. Uh, so then there's this one. Not that this guy needs my help or our help at all.
No, not anymore. 333. Look at that.
No,
It just went up.
336. You're welcome, Ben.
Yeah, that's right.
So this is Ben Barsh of Pace Setter Games, the guy that Zach was alluding to before that got too big for his britches and now doesn't do videos for Frog God anymore.
He's a busy guy. I mean, he actually
He's doing a lot of work.
doing a lot of good work. So
Look at that art.
I know.
You know,
I'm telling you.
considering
I
he's
think I
like,
need to retire. I think I'm becoming that old guy, dude, that no one wants around, dude.
yeah, well, considering Ben is like 12 and he is already doing stuff that's just amazing.
No, it's amazing. It's good stuff too. It's really a he gives it comes out very attractively. I think he has had Susie do some of his work, and he's had work done by I think who else laid some of the stuff out, but he knows that he's really great at, and he also knows how he can make it even better by getting
Right.
people who are really awesome at it. And it's just he gets good art, he gets good maps because he loves these games and grew up around them. He's been around games more than me, even though I'm old, because his dad's been had a company forever, man.
Yeah. And this is some more work by Raven. Just amazing. I
I know
mean,
her.
look at the map. It's it's gorgeous. It's
No,
great stuff.
I think it's awesome as a solo too, because I think back to the as a kid having the solo books was such a big deal. I just want one of those busy markers, but I know he can't do that. But I demand it. I demand it.
Why? So you can choke on the cap?
Maybe.
That is never going to go away. And it is the greatest story ever.
Well, I'd rather you guys found out from me than find out by somebody looking or trying to dig up dirt on me. It gets announced somewhere like I ruined Boba Fett. I'm like,
So,
oh no.
so we can look at this because while you were discussing it earlier, I managed to find it.
Congratulations! Look at you.
I can do
Now,
some things.
Rail Mage is it's a really awesome module. It turns out it's a little longer than we expected, so everybody who's backed it should be really pleased. This is the first one we did where we actually, I'll be straight, international shipping's become just misery. And we love our international backers. I mean, we've had fans from Frog God and Necromancer from way back, but we have had to add a print on demand option for international as an only option because stuff's not getting there. It's getting ruined. So this is the first place we did that. And we were doing it on Tawal as well, but it's turning out real well. I think everybody's gonna really like Rainbow Mage, especially because I think 5e just busted to 64 pages, not 48.
Yeah, that's one of the things I've got to figure out for Crypt of the Science Wizard. I think it's gonna hit right at 48 pages. Maybe not. I don't know. We're doing some slightly different layout than the 5e and the Swords and Wizardry books. This time, the covers will not be detached. They will be attached
Ooh,
because there was some carping about it.
carpet but attached covers.
Detached covers, yes. All right, so let's quickly take a look at this and see. Yes, Pex, these are pencil toppers. As I remember from last week, I think his mind was blown. Of
Well, I
course,
don't think he's ever seen a pencil.
that is also probably possible, but he does not come from the heyday of pencil toppers in the 80s.
He wasn't even a thought in anybody's brain in the 80s. Yep. Hey, this section, by the way, started costing me a lot of money. I want to buy in those dice that had the big FU on them.
Yeah, I did not, so I will have to get them.
I got them on Etsy. The guy's got a bunch of cool stuff like that. Like just the kind of thing that my life was missing, like another mimic sticker.
Okay. I see this didn't used to jump, so if anybody's getting car sick while watching me scroll, strap in. It's just going to get worse. I personally have backed these elder dice. I have like the first 4 or 5 or 6 sets of them. They're very nice. I I recommend them highly if you
Well,
like
show them bigger so everybody can see it if you're going
if
to talk about it
you
like that.
like the clickety clackety math rocks.
Right on.
Um, yeah,
Nice.
they're uh, they're very detailed, but they're legible.
That's
With
one of the problems I have with dice that are all fancied up. Like some of the stuff by Q Workshop. I love their stuff. But man, I can't read it.
I
Ooh.
I have I had some Cthulhu dice that I got pissed off at a convention because I couldn't read it, and I gave them to our buddy Ian McGarty, and he uses them and rolls great with them. So it worked out perfectly for everyone.
He's a leprechaun though. He's going to roll well.
Yeah, I might get some of those yellow sign ones. This is nice.
What else we got there, Skeety Green?
All right. I got all mesmerized by the
I know
shiny math
dice do that.
rocks.
Dice do the sexy business. That's what you kind of stuff you back, isn't it?
Nope. Now I'm trying to find out where.
I just saw Swamps of Mordhell. That's the last one I saw.
Yeah, we're done with this. Now we're gonna go to our friends. I always flash a my dim bulb of attention to Ed Bickford because look at that. That is the shit right there. That is one of my favorite pieces. So
No,
good.
he does great work. He's done some work for us. I'm really excited about
So good.
the Swords of Wizardry box set.
This
And which is coming soon too.
this is me every day. That
Which one? The one in the back?
no, this orange dude with the energy drink pouring directly into his head, the other half of his head blowing out because he's irritated.
Man, working in the aviation industry is tough, man.
So I've been chopping down sticker bushes in our backyard, and my lovely wife Jennifer has called it my rage gardening because
That is probably the most clever way to describe.
I have torn them all out. Anybody who has battled sticker bushes knows they are a worthy foe, and I have all but salted the earth. There's not even a shoot coming out anymore.
That's sad and funny.
So then we got this dude.
Oh, dude, I know him, dude.
So I had a very engaging discussion with Kafir about some interesting add-ons that might happen for Crypt of the Science Wizard.
Oh, really?
If it does extremely well, there will be a pledge level where you can get a handout that may or may not be an actual hide piece of a map.
Well, I can tell you this much is he does a great job.
Oh yeah.
I he My wife's a fan of cartography online on Twitch. Now I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. But his show's on a lot, and it's actually he does such an interesting job. I remember when we met him, and I first saw one of the maps. It was just stunning, and it doesn't ever show well online or on pictures. But when you see one of his maps in person, it's just absolutely stunning.
Seeing his booth, I walked by it once, and I stopped. This literally what happened. I walked by and I stopped, and I was like, "Did I just see what I think I saw?" And turned around and came back and looked at it, and I was just like, "Holy shit! Are you kidding me?"
Yeah,
And
no, it's what's cool about it is it's
yeah,
so unique and yet so applicable to a lot of the stuff that we do.
yeah,
So,
it's insane. The guy, he is one of those people that you say with all sincerity and no BS is an artist,
yeah,
because that
100%.
the crafting that goes into it, and just the mapping skill alone, but the medium he's using, totally insane. And
Yep.
then we got this Yahoo.
She says she's offline. That's not a surprise.
I
She's kind of
think
lazy.
I think offline is code for
Killing Jack.
having a whiskey while Jack rubs her feet. I'm pretty sure that's what that means, and I'm afraid I'm going to get stabbed, and she's going to come up here and kill me.
You won't be missed.
And then there's these guys.
Right on. That is the toughest picture of him, dude.
Yeah, he's totally not like that in real life.
No, he's like he looks hardcore though, right there. Like he's gonna really kick your ass.
Yeah, he's going to cut a bitch.
No, Wizards of Couch is awesome, and we'll never be back on that monster show, dude. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, no. No, 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 no. That is a full on nope. You do not get to come back. So what else do we want to talk about? Oh my God, she's in the chat.
Who, Alyssa?
Yeah,
Oh no. Well, I gotta go, dude.
we we summoned her by getting the channel up. Oh no.
Here, to distract everybody, let me eat this weird thing, whatever it is.
Yes, Zach, put that weird thing in your mouth.
Oh no, I don't know. It's like a big Cheeto.
Oh my God. All right. Let's see if you die.
Ooh, I don't know.
Yeah, why are you smelling it before you eat it?
Because I think it had,
That is never the right call.
I don't want to know what flavor it is. It tastes okay, but I'm really suspicious. Anyway, hope that
It,
distracted everybody.
it's not like one of those shrimp crackers that you ate before, was it?
Maybe. I think it's squid.
If it's unidentifiable seafood, it is a minion of Cthulhu, and you should not be putting it in your mouth.
Too late.
Oh, Zach, what are we gonna do with you? All right.
I think we got most of it, man.
I think I think we have a shorter episode. I do want to say that with my experience here on Goddammit Zach, I am branching out to do another interview type show with game designers and authors. And Mr. Zach Glazer, his lovely wife, Mrs. Jennifer Glazer, and my own wife, Mrs. Jennifer Green, are going to be my guests on a recording coming up very soon where we talk about game stuff and different perspectives of.
There'll be less swearing
I don't know that there will be less swearing,
for
but
me,
it's, yeah, from you because your wife is going to cut you.
and I'm only on one show. So
Yeah, so I'm going to talk to Zach about some designer questions about Whisper and Venom and Death and Taxes and how he parlayed that into being a RPG mogul with Frog God Games. And I'm going to get some inside scoop from the gens about what they think about gamers.
that's like
So,
two shows.
yeah, that's gonna be coming up on SGP Uncensored, and when it starts happening, I'll let everybody know.
Awesome.
So
All right,
with
thanks everybody.
that, yeah, thank you, primary host Mr. Zach Glazer.
Oh yeah,
Always, always a pleasure. And holy smokes, we're getting another one. We I am eventually we on Goddammit Zach are eventually going to have a show of the three Jennifers. Maybe we'll get a fourth Jennifer. Ed
that's not
Bickford.
possible. That would cause a rip in the space time, dude.
Ed Bickford said his wife Jennifer would be down to be on the show as well.
You
That's
should just
gonna
have a
be
show with Peter
awesome.
and the Jennifers,
That sounds like a terrible idea on my
which
part.
is why you'll do it.
I would be absolutely overwhelmed. I'm going to be overwhelmed with your help and our two Jennifers, but it's just crazy enough. I'll probably do it at some point.
I think you should.
Anyway, thank you all. Love you. Have a good evening.